Dun, 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 dun. We are live! Hello everyone, and welcome to the last Jurassic World Evolution 2 stream. I'm making it as dramatic as possible. Alright folks, Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out the day after tomorrow, and it's gonna fully take over the channel. I have a lot of exciting videos in the work that I can't wait to share with you. But to see how evolved the new game truly is, today we travel back to 2021 to Jurassic World Evolution 2 without mods. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that for the past couple of months I've been playing the game with mods, so I need to refresh my memory. And I also want to take this opportunity to assure everyone that I will be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 without mods. So if you're as excited for Jurassic World Evolution 3 as I am, subscribe to the channel. Alright, super professional intro is now done. I want to thank Navi, one of the channel subscribers, for the suggestion for these streams. In case you missed it, yesterday we checked out Jurassic World Evolution 1 on stream, and it was an eye-opening experience. That's in summary, it was eye-opening. Let me, speaking of eye-opening, boop, there we are. We're in the game, folks, don't worry. Hello, everyone. I want to thank the Bloomin' crew also for making chat a better place in the world. I need to change some things. Hold on, I cannot see. I hate the new YouTube layout. How do I see what's happening? There you go. This is what's happening in the stream. There you lovely folks are. So yeah, I want to ask everyone to just stick to our chat rules. Our moderators will copy them in chat. There you go. Please just make it as easy as possible on the moderators as possible. Before I say hello to you lovely folks, let's just get started on actually, you know, doing stuff, loading into stuff. So we're going to go into Sandbox, because of course. And also because it's just, I think, going to be the best comparison. And you guys voted, let me double check here. Oh yeah, Tropical by a landslide. It's like not even close. Not me thinking this would be an exciting poll. I don't know anything, honestly. All right, so we're going to go Tropical. And then, honestly, I think we should go to Sorna, because that's where we went yesterday. So, yeah, we're gonna go to Sorna. Where are the DLC? I don't have the DLC because I'm playing the game via Epic Games, not via Steam. So this is the version that I got for free via Epic Games, which doesn't have the DLC. We are truly going back to 2021. This is how the game was, the base game. So yeah, let's go into Sorna. We're gonna do creative. What I always change is hello. There you go. Time of day start. All right, let's get into this. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Instead of just like uninstalling all of my mods, I was like, let's use the Epic Games version. Because this is literally the base game. This is, yeah, Glitzbox says this perfectly. This is pure vanilla. This is how we started in 2021. And I feel like that's honestly a really good comparison for what Jurassic World Evolution 3 is going to be on day 1, which is Tuesday. So yeah, here we go. All right, so to say hello to you lovely folks, while I'm refamiliarizing myself with this map. I play so much on the square maps, guys. It's actually insane. I've forgotten what these maps are like. Oh, right. No, I do remember. Yeah, I remember. This was with the stupid Chaos Theory mode. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. All right, some awesome folks. Oh, and I can actually easily leave the game so I can see the super chats that I've been missing out. Hold on. Let me do my actual job here. Matthias G, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see if the hugs work. Maybe? They should be here somewhere. Hello? There you go. Gotta really put some oomph into how I press those buttons. HR14, thank you so much. I'm excited as well. We have Aiden and Harry Gaming, member for 7 months. Legacy Chrissy 1993, always a super chatter. And I'm always a hugger. Oh my gosh, Tori Ann, what a super chat. Let's get the Mo's in here. If it works. There you go. I'm so looking forward to sharing Jurassic World Evolution 3 with all of you. Alright, let me get back into live chat here. Bam! All right, your average Milo drinker, Bobby YC138. We have Sven, Call Messam. Just a couple of the Green Name Army in chat right now. I see Tree9K is doing the super chat. That is honestly a gift to us all. Anybody who's new here, because we have a lot of people watching, anybody who's new here, you're in for an experience. I don't think I oversold that. Honestly, I feel like I undersold it. Yeah, only 2 more days. It's really exciting. Jesse, thank you so much for joining us. Will, thank you for the super chat. That's really generous. And we have... Oh my god, there's so much happening. Arthur Lafrano been for 2 months, so this is the last one, huh? Gonna see what's next. Jurassic World Evolution 3, baby. Minus R. Do I think there will be Jurassic World Evolution 4? Hashtag too soon, man. Hashtag too soon. At the moment, I kind of hope not. I feel like Frontier can just, you know, keep evolving Jurassic World Evolution 3. We're gonna build over here, actually. In the sun. Random edits! Hey, thank you so much. You guys are genuinely being way too generous right now. Stop it. Eldris, hey, yellow. I don't even, like, hear the song. Because it only plays in OBS, so I don't hear it. I'm still grinning like a goddamn idiot every time that clip plays. The Vixen, am I recreating Jurassic World Japan in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Maybe eventually. It won't be the first thing, though. There, alright. Let me get down to business to defeat the Huns. Hello? Oh, this is water. You absolute buffoon. Oh man, oh wow. You really do get used to the modded tools. This is one wimpy radius. David, thank you so much. Why are you guys being so generous right now? What is happening? Oh my gosh. They are sparing no expense. By the way, guys, my voice is still not quite what it should be. I do apologize. We're gonna try to make the most of it and see how far we come. It probably won't be the full 2 hours, though, just like yesterday. Because, yeah, the people who were here yesterday, by the way, I appreciate it. They heard me dying, I think. And then, Vivian, what are we building today? So I think what we're gonna do is, kind of go for a similar route as what we did yesterday in Jurassic World Evolution 1. So we can really get a comparison going. And also, it just gives me a bit of a plan. I need to get rid of this, not for any particular reason other than the fact that it distracts my tiny lizard brain. So yeah, so what we did yesterday, sorry, you're gonna hear that a lot, I do apologize, is we had an entrance building, a little Main Street plaza situation going on. We had a visitor center, a tour, an aviary. Honestly, we did a lot. Not gonna lie, we did quite a bit yesterday. Not to, like, you know, not to, like, blow my own horn too much or anything, but, you know, we did quite a bit. Evo is a lizard person, confirmed. I really am. There's honestly... Oh, P for path works. Should we get fancy with it? I'm honestly not a huge fan... You know, let's do this. I'm not a huge fan of fancy. I'm not a very fancy person, to be honest. Currently working on chapter 4 of my book. That's awesome! I'm excited to have the game ready to take inspiration from. Also finishing its cover. Heck yeah! Hold on, I want to make it a little bit longer, because, you know, size matters. Stop it right now. And then visitor center. There she is, the beaut. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's just take it all in. Obstruct it. Take it all in. Nearly a thing of the... I think I actually need to pull it back a little further than that. I saw that super chat. I definitely said that name. Oh, hold on. Now I clicked on something and now YouTube is loading. Hold on. YouTube is being such a boob. I don't know why they changed things. Oh my god, David, you did another super chat. Holy heck. Thank you so much. And I also see Jeffrey, thank you. Do I think the deluxe is worth it? I mean, it just depends on whether you want those extra dinosaurs, right? I feel like only you can really decide that. Josh Alleman for 2 months. We have Whitey Ted becoming a chaotician. Welcome. Excuse me. Dan Reynolds says this will be bittersweet. It will be bittersweet. We have a super chat from Reef. Am I going to play Jurassic World Evolution 3 with the DIN controller? No, I do not play actively with an Xbox controller because it makes me motion sick. I only use it for like smooth camera shots. And then we have Rob Earth. Oh, Rob, you are way too sweet. Thank you so much. It's way too many hugs, so I'm just going to do like one massive hug for you all. I am very, like, aware of the fact that, you know, we're probably not going to go the full 2 hours. So that's why I'm like trying to balance the chat and actually doing stuff. You guys know I struggle. She struggles, folks. There's no denying the struggle. I need to do that. And then we connect it up like that. Okay, so this is the base. And then we had this situation back here. We can just steal a little bit of extra space there. Hey, Baryonyx fan, happy Majunga will eventually be back. Yeah. I really feel like it's a fun strategy to just add some stuff down the line. Alright, so just like yesterday, we're going to do like a little staff. Are we going to do a little staff path off to the side? We can do something else as well. Let's really... Hold on. Let's really like lean into... Oh no, I don't have the Biosyn expansion. Okay, yeah. No, I remember now. I remember. We're properly back in time. I was going to do like a little hyperloop thing and do like a hyperloop thing here. I can't do that. No, we're back in 2021. Actually, I want to make my staff path curvy because that's just sexy. There, so the staff, they go back here. There, so now that's all connected. And let me just do that. And additional base. Okay. Sad because Tarbo isn't in the game? Yeah. I do wonder what they're gonna do with the DLC species that are missing. Am I gonna copy the park from yesterday? I'm not fully gonna copy it. Well, I mean, I can't fully copy it, right? We're gonna take inspiration from it, that's for sure. So I feel like I should do an aviary, but we can make it bigger. And we can have the tour go through the aviary. There's some stuff I want to do. Just to highlight, you know, how Jurassic World Evolution 2 differs from Jurassic World Evolution 1. I think like that. I think that's probably big enough. Maybe I should pull it back a little bit to give myself more space here. Just a little bit. Obstructed? Obstructed by what? Oh. I was like, Alright, and one of the other nice things from Jurassic World Evolution 2 is you can move buildings. So yeah, I'm just gonna give myself more space here. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. Every time I see your name now, I get extra happy because I think of that artwork you did. Oviraptor 13, heck yeah, yellow super chats. Whee! Alright, bring back the loopy path. Okay, that's all set up. And then... Right, let me actually do what I always do, which is draw what I want to do. So I want to have... I guess this is going to be a very little habitat. I think I'm actually going to move this a little bit. I'm going to pause it so I know where it is. That's another beauty from Jurassic World Evolution 2 that we didn't have in the first game, which is just a simple act of being able to pause the dang game. So yeah, I'm pulling it back just a bit. There, and you can see the difference we created there. I could also flip it and do the habitat on this side. Actually, that's what smart people do. So then this'll be amenities. There, the A for amenities. And then I can do like a habitat or something. Just a small habitat over here. I want to do a tour building. And again, just like what we did yesterday, right? But this time the tour building is going to cross the path. It's going to go into the aviary, do some loopy business. And then we're going to go through a habitat back here. Boop. Something like that. I feel like sketching just always helps it out. Probably because I'm a very bad planner. Hey, Sarah Ellis! Can't wait to see what you build in Jurassic World Evolution 3. I hope you and Bestislot can collab a stream and do challenge mode like you did with Gaming Beaver. Gaming Beaver and I did throw some ideas around, so I hope that that's going to happen. That was really fun. Will there be dinosaurs? Doubtful. Very doubtful. No. Sorry. Alright, so the roster. Again, I have a version of the game that is the base game, right? So we started Jurassic World Evolution 2, no DLC, none of that, with 67 species. And that's exactly why I wanted to do this without DLC, as opposed to the version of the game with all the DLC. You know, the Jurassic World Evolution 2 variant with like, God, it must be over $100 worth of animals added through DLC to get to 122 animals. This is what we started with. And I feel like that's worth highlighting. People are doing the cringy joke in chat. I actually looked up what it means, and it's so dumb. Sorry, I'm calling you out on it. Anyway, but yeah, this is how we started. So I want to just highlight that Jurassic World Evolution 3 does start with more than what we have right here, which, you know, it's worth pointing out. So immediately, what I'm thinking is we should go for animals that are currently missing, right? So we have Amarga, Carcara. I'm just having a shop to see Majunga. Like I'm orienting what we could do in terms of the poll. So if I go back to what we're going to be building, this is going to have like a small species. And then the tour. Let me get started here. I'm going to switch to concrete. I can change it later. I can change it later. Don't overthink it. Oh my God, Sarah Ellis just gifted 5 memberships. That is super cool. Thank you. Hold on, I have a beautiful clip to show people. Oh, look at that. Here it comes, folks. You're not ready. Alright, it's quite a bit bigger than yesterday. Haha, that's what she said. I'm actually gonna cap it off right there. I'm gonna have to make sure that there's no actual escape route there. Same here. Yeah, that's not necessarily gonna be easy to figure out. Anyway, well, I just wanted to get started on something, which is to make it similar to what we did yesterday. We're gonna cut off a little bit. There. Okay, so this is gonna be big carnivore. This is gonna be nice, happy herbivores, and this is something small. Is this big enough? I feel like that's big enough. And obviously we have an aviary species right here. Alright, so we have the plan. I actually have a plan. I'm quite proud of myself. So let's start with a poll for the small dinosaur. So again, I'm gonna go for stuff that currently isn't returning. Or well, it is returning, but not base game day 1, right? So Crichton, maybe? Dracorex? Alright, let me get started here. Folks. Whoa, we are at 844 likes already. That is insane. Let's see how fast we can get to 1,000. We might get there faster than yesterday. Yesterday was Half an hour, if I remember correctly. Alright, start a poll. Alright, pick small dino. Alright, I might change some things, but I'm just writing them down for now. So I have Creighton's. YouTube is being so slow. Dracorex. Capital letters are for boobs. We don't do that here. Uoplo's too big for this. Gigantspino is possible. We just shot past 1,000 likes. What just happened? You guys smashed it. Holy heck. Ian, come over here. Ian, you gotta see this. That is insane. Hold on. Yeah, YouTube. Wake up. We have work to do, YouTube. No, not Gigantoraptor. That's my fault. Gigantspinosaurus. That's an option. Little Cinda, what a super chat. Holy heck, what is happening? So excited for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Glad the terrain tools have improved. Yeah, it's one of my favorite features. So glad Styracosaurus made it into the release roster because I love that little guy. Heck yeah. Hold on. As I make the poll, I play the Mose clip. Focus on the poll. Polacanthus is kind of cute, right? Polacanthus is an option. All right, I think, you know what, I'm not going to overthink it. This is the poll. Hold on, I've actually capitalized one of them, and I'm actually going to fix it so it's wrong for all of them. Because, you know, that's equality. Gabe Mackey, thank you. I really appreciate that. That is so kind. Oh my god, I really cannot wait to, like, share this new era with you guys. I'm so excited. Like, everybody who knows me knows that I'm gonna go, like, absolutely mental in the new game. Hold on. Orange, by the way, orange is just yellow. There you go. Alright, I won't let this poll run on for too long, because we have several more to do, but let me actually get the habitat going. Now, I won't pretend... Ooh, I've gotten so used yesterday to using shift, to using space to switch between curved and straight that now I'm just gonna be doing this all day. Warrior Gamer, thank you so much. You guys are being so kind right now and so generous. I honestly, I don't quite know how to deal with it. Hold on, I will express myself the only way I know how. With Dilophosaurus maracas. Alright, it's shift. Shift, yeah, that's gonna take some retraining of the brain. And this time I am gonna pull it back from the path. I didn't end up doing that yesterday. There, and then I'll turn this into... We can do like a windowed moment, so how about I do that? Honestly, depending on what the species... Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Dracorex. I do think we should use fences then. If it was something like Crichtonsaurus, I could see us using maybe like planters, but Dracorex I think just needs proper fencing. You know, let's get a little fancier with it. For what it's worth. Okay, let's do a little something. A little something. Alright, so it's 3. My god, guys, we're so fancy. We're gonna fancy it up in here. And then I should add a thingamabob here as well. Because that's what fancy builders do. Heck yeah. It's my birthday! Happy birthday, Owen! Hey, we have Charizard King in the chat. Heck yeah. Hold on, I clicked on something again. Sorry, I just keep clicking on the wrong things. It's just, I'm like getting so, like, the ADHD is being so tickled right now. Sir Apple YouTube says I'm gonna miss this game. Honestly, we talked about this yesterday, right? I do feel nostalgic about this version of the game, but at the same time, Jurassic World Evolution 3 just looks so amazing that I think I'm just gonna be too happy to actively miss it. But this will always have a special place in my heart, because, like, even though I started my channel with Jurassic World Evolution 1, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is where, you know, we really started to grow this community, and, like, oh god, I did it again! And, like, I met so many of the people here, and yeah, it's just been a really, really incredible experience. Alright, so I think... I did it again! Oh my god, wow. It's really funny how quickly you can get used to that. Okay, so I think the Tor doesn't clip into the straight bit. I think the Tor clips into this stuff. So what might be funny haha is if it first goes through a regular gate and then through an actual aviary gate. I'm a little nervous about, like, my dinosaurs slipping out of here. So that's why I'm doing that. I think that'll work. Oh my god, Magpie gifted 5 more memberships. That is so generous. And we have Massey, 1 day, 19 hours, and 30 minutes-ish. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. By the way, I just saw a question zooming on by. Is this modded? No, this is unmodded, pure vanilla ice cream Jurassic World Evolution 2. And that's also how I'll be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. I will not be modding my game until Frontier is done with it years down the line. That's exactly what I did for Jurassic World Evolution 1, for Jurassic World Evolution 2, and it's what we're gonna do for Jurassic World Evolution 3. And honestly, no regrets. I feel like that was definitely the right way to experience the game. Alright, so I'm gonna build this sexy beast. Sorry. It's a thing. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Oh god, that didn't go according to plan. How do I... Oh, you just place the gate first. Okay. I kind of forgot about that. Hold on. Let's get even more fancy. We are fancy. We build up the suspense here. Do this. End of an era. Indeed. I'm probably gonna forget at the end of the stream, but the way I've been like seeing it is the king is dead. Long live the king. That's sort of how I see it. So that's how I should be ending the stream. Ant wheels. A new era is on the horizon. Yeah, heck yeah. Was there since the evolution days and the 3-hour streams. What a journey. Ah, the very first ones were even 4 hours. That was an insane era. Hey, Charizard King. This morning all the files were sent into my PC. Due to a recent update for it. Do you mean like the preload for the game? Malatai is so excited for a new chapter. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh man, especially the first couple of streams are gonna just be insane. It's gonna be good times though. It's gonna be good times. Here, see, and then we're so fancy. I cannot deal with the fanciness that we are. There, so goes into the habitat. We do a loopy thing. My approach might be a little off, yeah. Thankfully. Hold on, if I do that, delete that, so I can get the yeah, there you go. That's how the pros do it. Sorry. Oh, I can't say that with a straight face. Dynaman, how excited am I for Jurassic World Evolution 3? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, can't even lie. Can't even pretend to be a little bit cool about it. Because I'm just not cool. Honestly, this could have been like another gate moment, but maybe that's overdoing it. I did it again, god dang it. I was doing so well too. that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. That's okay. Let me grab it again. Can't believe we're going into the third game now. Been here since the Crazy Path Lady days. Oh my god, the Crazy Path Lady days will return. Not by name, but that new path recolor feature. Heck yeah, worthy of the word sexy. Yeah, we're gonna come out over here. And then let me quickly take it from this direction. Just so this is a nice curve. And then this is a nice curve. And then I'm taking it from here again. So the direction is the way I want it. Alright, that looks like a sexy beast if I ever saw it. Naruto says, I think the tools are gonna need time to get used to. Modular building for sure. I think the terrain tools is just gonna be a breath of fresh air for us all. Hold on. Let me check on this poll. Alright, it's pretty close. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, guys. So 2 more minutes. If you want to sway that poll, get your vote in. It's gonna end soon, though. And then we're gonna chuck something in there and start the next poll. Hey, Charizard King. Right now I'm playing Pokemon Legends. Oh, I've been seeing that a lot, actually. Heck yeah. Oh, my hugs have stopped working. By the way, if I miss some super chats, I'm so sorry. But again, like it's so busy, and I'm also like trying to do stuff in the game. So yeah, I might miss a couple of stuff. I really do apologize for that. I really appreciate it. We have the thing. Yeah, so let me figure out the path in front of here. Do I want to take the guest like right in front of it, or do I want to keep a little bit of distance? Hold on, let me check. I think my guest should be able to come really close, even though it's electrified, and that's a little concerning. Here, how about we do that a different color? And maybe depending on how close I can get... Oh, hold on, let me turn this off. Because it always annoys people. I always get comments like, ah, that's so hideous. Turn that off. Turn it off! Oh, obstructed, okay. What I could actually do is turn them like into cute little separate areas. Same with this one. Can I connect it? No. Oh, hold on. Something I want to check. Yeah. Okay, so it's base game, but it does have like all of the updates, like the free updates that happened. Yeah, makes sense, of course. Just had to double check that. Lick check. Oh my god, we're heading towards 1,500 likes. That's absolutely insane. Let me use this moment to be like the most obnoxious YouTuber ever. And that's saying something. But yeah, it really always helps so much if you give something a like. It really helps out in the algorithm. So I want to ask you guys, when all of the content is going to drop on Tuesday. If you do actually enjoy the content, just give it a like. It helps out so much. Alright, so then... let me have a think. Yeah, I want a little bit of space. Maybe a little more space. Like that, I think. And then here, people can get like into a separate area. And I want to grab these bad boys. Probably should have been building with angle snap-on. A smart builder would have done that. But, I'm not that, so there's that. At least I didn't accidentally have random rotation turned on. I would be cursing if that was the case. Aye, that's a shame. It's gonna have to be Fluffy Bush to the rescue then, I think. Or... Oh, that's just weird as heck. That does not spark joy. Oh, I totally forgot to end the poll. My god, that's the undiagnosed ADHD doing its thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure it was still Dracorix. It was still, it didn't budge at all. It didn't budge at all. Alright, so Dracorix. And what I'm gonna do is just randomize the skins. Another nice thing that Jurassic World Evolution 2 had, that the first one didn't have. Randomized skin. And the fact that we can have just like a big batch of Dracorix. That sounds disgusting. You're welcome. And honestly, I think I'm gonna upset some people and I'm gonna do the asymmetrical thing again. Because I'm just quirky like that. And then they're gonna connect it up. That's not turning out so great. Hold on, let me try to get this right. Oh, I don't think there's a way to do that. Yeah, no. Let me see. Is this... I definitely want to do something like that. So let me actually just use it as a guideline. Maybe just take it all the way up to here. Yeah, and if I do that, a little bit of symmetry for those who are so inclined. Yeah, it could be fun. Could be fun. It's different. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? God dang it. Rude. Hey, Eldris! Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello? Come on. Come on. Can you name a baby Bracky in Jurassic World Evolution 3 waffle for me? You are way too far ahead of the curve, my friend. I can't even remember the things I did yesterday, so don't expect me to remember things. That's just rude. Perfect symmetry. Embrace the unknown. Do it, Evo. Do it. Close enough. Close enough, I'd say. We can do like a little fountain here, and what I like doing is like accentuating the fountain. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Okay. Hey, cheers, Arcane! Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are being honestly way too generous. Alright, I think if I just fill this in, I can switch to the thick path. How's this going, actually? Oh, they're already done. Okay. Release via airlift. Another nice feature.
Asset requiring collection. Acknowledging asset collection request.
That's a lot of Dracorix. That might be a little bit too much Dracorix. In the meantime, let's get our second poll going. So let's do... I feel like we should do the exciting poll now, which is pick a carnivore that will go into the dangerous habitat. So, what am I seeing? Okay, hold on. Let me get started here. Start a poll. Pick a danger dino. I don't know. So we have Carcharodon. That's okay. YouTube, catch up. Come on. Let me confirm I misspelled that. Yeah, there you go. I did. Carcharodonsaurus. What else? Cryolophosaurus. Again, these dinosaurs, they are coming back. They're just not going to be in Jurassic World Evolution 3 on day 1. What else? In terms of carnivorous Majunga. DD Strock, Herrerasaurus, and I see Albertosaurus, Allosaurus, all of those are coming back day 1. I'm choosing specifically dinosaurs that we're gonna have to miss for a little while. You know, this is our last chance to use them for what could be months, honestly. Alright, I think the other, at least the big carnivores, are all coming back. Am I making an error here? I feel like I'm missing something. But no, the fam's all coming back. Turbo is a DLC creature, so we don't know yet what they're gonna do with DLC creatures. Alright, so I think that's the poll. Let me have a sip here, because the voice is starting to hurt. Acro, Proceratosaurus, Changeusaurus, they're all coming back, folks. They're all coming back day 1. Oh, I'm getting a notification. I don't think you guys can see this, but I'm getting a notification that I completed an achievement. As if I care about achievements. Only my parents do, and they're very disappointed. I make that joke every time. By the way, speaking of my parents, they have recently been quite open about the fact that they just sometimes watch my videos. Which is great. That's so awkward. Hey, Luminescent! Heck yeah. Evo, for people who are switching from PS4/Xbox to PC, will we have to purchase Jurassic World Evolution 2's DLCs to unlock...
This dinosaur, the Dracorex, is something strange.
I cannot think while you're talking. I cannot think while these guys are talking. I honestly, like, no disrespect, but it's just annoying. So settings, audio, voice volume. I'm gonna mute these guys. I can't think with this guy yapping in my ear. Will we have to purchase Jurassic World Evolution 2's DLC to unlock movie and CC skins? I'm not quite sure if I'm understanding the question correctly. If this is about Jurassic World Evolution 2 in a vacuum, and you played it on console and you want to switch to PC, you're gonna have to rebuy all of this. I don't think anything transfers. If you're talking about Jurassic World Evolution 3, same applies. Nothing transfers. Oh, I was gonna say, are they stuck? But no, things are happening. There you go, that fits. Let's do a restaurant. I feel like that's nice. Oh my god, look at me. I'm gonna customize it. Ugh. Oh, I quite like that one. I just want to do that. Do I like the color? Actually, I like the colors. I like the colors so much, I'm gonna do that. Alright. Cool. Dino Boy says, my parents hate me because I'm talking about Jurassic World Evolution 3 so much. I feel like my parents... I hope my parents have accepted at this point that that's all I talk about. Massey! If Frontier ever were to ask you to make a park so they can have a camera moving through a park video for the main title screen of the game, would you make one? I probably would, but I'd be very self-conscious about it because honestly, I don't consider myself like up to the level to be worthy of that, but that would be really cool. Why are the clips being so annoying? There you go. All right, so yeah, let me whip out the bush. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this bush. This is a good bush. Alright, I just want to block it off so, you know, we can't see it and it becomes like this little private area. And then what I usually do to sort of make it belong a little better in the biome is just stick a couple of these on top. You know, I just can't resist using the superior bush. It is what it is. Using the bush right now, says Elo Monkey. It's just the best bush. There, a couple over here. And I also think that these go a long way. Just as sort of like a distraction tactic to the guests, you know, don't look at the alpine bushes. Look at these things. Look at the banana plants. You're on Sorna. Yay. Sorry, I just see Clumsy Blob say Evo likes big hairy bush. And I do. Stop it right now. There, see? That's kind of nice. I'm gonna turn off the food requirements, because I'm lazy. Dinosaurs don't starve. Oh, I'm gonna do water. Actually, hold on. No. Dinosaurs don't starve. Herbivores only. Because, you know, the paleobotany system, that's new. Honestly, that's not an improvement I'm a fan of. Hashtag bring back the herbivore feeders. Because they were peak. Am I alone in that? Am I the only one who feels that way? Let me know. Alright, so... keeping time in mind, I'm going to keep it quite simple. We're going to do that. And I think maybe on one side I'll dig it down a bit. And then the terrain brings it up a bit. Not the terrain, the water. There, just get like a little bit of elevation differences. Sort of highlight that edge. And then let's do some sexy dirt. Oh yeah. Sorry. Making it awkward since 2019. A little bit of sand. How's this poll going, folks? Oh, it's not close. It is not close. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put Cryolophosaurus and Majungasaurus fans out of their misery. I can comfortably end that poll. Yeah, it had 1K votes, so that's pretty clear, I will say. So we're gonna make Carcharodontosaurus. Yeah, I'm just gonna get started on it. All right, so since I'm not gonna make as many Carchars as I am Dracorex, how about I let you guys pick a skin? We're gonna make 2. And you know what? For funsies, let's simulate sexual dimorphism. For the last time. Because we won't have to in the future. In the meantime, I'm gonna have a drink. Alright. Diego Animals understands me. Very specific instructions, I appreciate that. Mangrove with lithobates. There, mangrove with lithobates. Let's say that's the male. What would be the female? Using air quotes here. You can't see that, but Alright, Sven coming through with Death Valley and Rana. That'll be our pretend female. Bam! So, these beasts are on the way. Let me drop my fountain in here. Hold on. Do I want this one or do I want this one? Oh, that's a clear winner. That's a clear winner if I ever saw one. And it doesn't line up great, but I think I am gonna... Hold on. I can fill that with a bush. And how about we continue like that? Alright, that worked out pretty decently. There, my bush. My bush to the... Stop saying that. There, do bushy bush around there. I think that's pretty cool. It's like really just guides your view. And then obviously... we're gonna do... Where is it? Where is it? There you go. This bad boy. Yeah, that's nice. And at the front here, we're gonna do... this one. Cool. Oh, it's crooked. That's crooked as heck. There. Marty says, honestly, I will play the campaign eventually, but day one I will go directly into Sandbox. Yeah, I can't, obviously I can't talk about it yet, but same. So yeah, I will be doing like a full campaign, sure. I do complain a lot when I do management stuff, but I will be doing a full campaign playthrough for Jurassic World Evolution 3, but that's not going to be my day one stuff. And in part, I did that also because I don't want to get started on the campaign too early and potentially spoil stuff for people. So I think I'm going to start my campaign playthrough maybe the second day, maybe even the third day. For me, you know, Sandbox really just has the priority. Oh, okay. Oh, that's... Let's just pretend I planned that. Let's just for a second pretend I planned it that way. Okay? Okay. Bushy bush. She's a professional, folks. And there, just have some greenery peek through. I really like doing that. And then we'll just hide. That it sort of ends very abruptly. Hold on, let's grab... There's another... Yeah, these guys. Little baby bush. Hold on, I have to cough. Jesus. Okay. Right, amenity stuff, so that's gonna include hotels and stuff. Let me make these. Alright, so that's our pretend male, that's our pretend female. Hey, hello Vel, just became a paleobotanist, welcome. Oh, Jesus, I'm just clicking on all the wrong things. Sorry, I'm reading chat, it's going so fast. Oh, Nathaniel Fletcher, by the way, you're not alone. I really like the herbivore feeders. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Sorry. Sorry. In the meantime, I'm looking at the likes right now. I think we can get to 2K. I think we can do that. Cage, am I gonna make a mini Nublar, mini Sorna, etc. again? I will definitely be doing island builds. I'll probably start with like the island generator, right? Well, not like as a first build, but when I start doing like mini island stuff, I think I'll start with the island generator. But I'm sure eventually we'll start doing mini Nublar, mini Sorna, mini all that good stuff. Because that was just really fun. And like I said, we're gonna be playing this game like for years. Because... well, that's autism for you, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing plenty of stuff. Alright, let me actually... you know what? Hold on. Let's do... here, fancy. Let's go again a little thicker. And let's also get started on the aviary. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Is this Jurassic Park? Yeah. Cool. And then here too. That's not really straight. There. I don't actually, I don't like the corner. I feel like curves are better. Alright, let me also slap a hatchery onto this thing. And then let's actually see. Hold on. Are there any pterosaurs that aren't returning? Hold on, Merodactylus. Oh, yeah. Merodactylus, Sierradactylus. And I said it wrong again. I said not returning. I keep saying that. That's wrong. What I mean is they will return. They're just not going to be there day one. And yeah, it's just those two, so that's going to be the poll. I'm actually curious what you guys are going to pick for this one. Pick. I don't know, just pick, okay? I can't think of how else to say it. Sierradactylus and Maradactylus. You know what? It's really difficult to type when you're not getting the feedback whether it's correct or not. It is correct. Yay me. Yeah, all of the other ones are gonna be there on Tuesday in Jurassic World Evolution 3. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I can get rid of this ugly path once we have that sorted. This is gonna be a pretty quick poll, guys. Okay, so our Carcharodon source is gonna go in here. If need be, I can extend it a little bit. You know what? Let me just do that actually. Let me be generous. Let's actually use the real estate that we have. And then in there. Didn't give the Carcharodon source that much more space, but now this one is quite a bit bigger. Dude, is Sungaripterus in the game day one? No, but Sungaripterus is a DLC animal, and it's really important that, you know, we remind ourselves of that distinction. We have the Jurassic World Evolution 3 base game dinosaurs. You know, I've been covering that in my YouTube videos. Then all of the base game Jurassic World Evolution 2 dinosaurs will return in free updates. And the DLC creatures that were added over the course of 3 years in mini DLC, we don't know yet what they're going to do with that. So that includes Sungaripterus. No idea if, when, how, and how much it's going to cost to get that one back. I'm going to drop these bad boys in here. Texas Rex 65. How cute do you think future Pachyrhino and Marga Krylophosaurus and Kentra are? They're gonna be amazing. Like, all of the babies are amazing. Of the ones you mentioned, hold on. Excuse me. Of the ones you mentioned, I'm specifically looking forward to Amargasaurus babies. There we go. Ooh. I don't quite remember who picked that skin, but you picked a good one. You picked a good one. Oh, something I just realized I've forgotten. Because when I did this tour, I was thinking in terms of yesterday, we looped back, but we don't do that. So let me redo this tour track. And let's take it by the carnivore habitat. No! No! We got real close there. Nice. There, and since we have this extra space. Haha, you're muted. Sucks to be you, Cabot. Go whine to one of your ex-wives. There. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that is a good skin. Wow. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Apparently that's the sound an Evo makes. Alright, and I am at this point just copying what we did yesterday. Let's just pretend that is for the sake of comparison. Hey, Shadow Outlaw! Do you think variants in DLC will have baby models like Spino or Zuko? I cannot answer that. I cannot answer that. Texas Rex 65, do you think Chaos Theory will come to Jurassic World Evolution 3? I don't think so. And the reason I can't answer that one is because I genuinely don't know. But I don't think so. Because, and honestly, I don't want it to, because it's like, I don't know, I was never a fan of Chaos Theory mode. I felt like it was a whole bunch of just wasted time, honestly. Like, in terms of, like, game development, right? Like, Frontier has to make all of this stuff. I don't want them to waste time on Chaos Theory mode. Just, you know, just don't. Not for my sake, at least. Hey, the Vixen! We have another yellow super chat. Heck yeah. Look at this beaut. The Vixen says, I want to show my appreciation by thanking you for being a nice person to listen and watch. It really helps my chronic anxiety. I think I can speak for many in chat too. That is so kind. Thank you so much. Honestly, as someone who also suffers from major anxiety, relatable, and I'm happy to provide, I don't know, a safe space? I don't know if that's the right word. That sounds very serious. But like, a space where we can all share our neurotic, anxious, dinosaur-loving obsessions. You know, maybe that's the way I should put it. What do I actually want to do here? Let me have a think. Let's go for a river. Shush. Hold on. Speaking of shush. Oh, this happened yesterday as well at like the hour mark. Oh no, hold on. The poll. Okay, I can end the poll. That's very clear. Okay. I was just gonna say we need to do another poll. All right, so it's gonna be Sierra Dactylus. I am gonna be randomizing the skins again just for the sake of speed. Because again, I don't think we're gonna make it the full 2 hours because I feel like the voice is really starting to become a problem. So hold on. Yeah. So let's get started on the final poll then. Maybe we'll do 2 more. All right. So we have. Let's pick a sauropod. So. Give me a look. Yeah, so it's just Amarga, Chimera, and Niger. Big sauropod. And then we'll do another herbivore after that. Edicentral Alamosaurus is a DLC creature. So I don't have it in this version of the game. This is pure vanilla base game Jurassic World Evolution 2, guys. This is truly like we're in 2021. Chimerosaurus, Amargasaurus. And what did I just say? Nigersaurus. For some reason, I've started using capital letters again. Interesting. Alright, let's just make the whole batch. Let's make a bit of a wibbly wobbly river in here. You know what's actually... What I want to do is... let's connect it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Caprisukas, thank you so much. Longtime viewer, recent member. Heck yeah, thank you for being the one to keep me into Jurassic World Evolution 2. Oh, that's so cool to hear. Thank you so much. Cheers from the Netherlands. Hold on, let's see if the hugs work. Come on. They're so annoying. Oh, guys, we are so close to 2,000 likes. Oh, that's a shame. I wish I could have gone like the whole way. There, wibbly wobbly. Ooh, hold on. I misjudged that one. And then nice long curve, and we exit the habitat. Yeah, something like that. Oh. Okay, I can't fix that right now. I will eventually. Yeah, the vehicles are going to be really in the way. Hold on, I know how to fix that. There, we're just going to temporarily switch the directions. That just clears the track. And then I can do that. And something I really like doing. And honestly, I might extend it a bit to help with that. Okay, just a really long, suspicious looking thing. And then, don't want to go too extreme with it, but something like that. Oh, we did it, guys! 2,000 likes. That is, wow. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Ian appreciates it as well. He's going to express that for you. Maybe. He's shy. Vuvuzela noises. Oh my god, those were a thing. A very hated thing, not gonna lie. And then I'm gonna try to just get it as close as possible. Eep. I just think that's gonna give like a nice view into the habitat. I think that's pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Let's clean up the river a little bit. Making my last park. Can you name me a dinosaur to use? Okay, so I'm assuming you have the DLC. So in all our honor, or I should say, do us the honor of making a Dinochirus. Make a duck for all of us. I really hope, I think so, and I really hope that the DLC creatures are gonna come back. I do genuinely think so, because otherwise it's just a whole lot of wasted work. But yeah, we don't know when, we don't know how, we don't know for what price tag. Hey, Toast GC124. I'm also making my last Jurassic World Evolution park. Yours is so nice. Ah, thank you. You liar. Nah, just a muddy riverbank. I think I'm gonna smooth this. Little Cinda says I want Australovenator back. There's so many good DLC creatures that we need back. So many. Alright, let me do that. Because for the river, I want to switch to here, this one. There. Just so it makes a bit more sense. Let me get rid of my my sketch. I don't need that anymore. Cherry Bomb says I'm gonna miss my turtle. Yeah, Archelon will also be missed. Honestly, Archelon, Deinonychirus, Gigantoraptor, Australovenator was already mentioned. Those are like the big ones that come to mind. I really am genuinely gonna miss them. Hopefully not for long, but you know, we'll see. Ooh. You guys know how much I love a green skin. Oh my god, yeah, Shonosaurus. Shonosaurus, yeah. That's a good one as well. Ha ha! Sorry. God. Alright, so I can't really do what I usually do, which is just fill the whole thing with water. You're muted as well, buddy. Nice try, though. Hey, Tree9K, thanks so much for the super chat. They did get rid of Gigantoraptor, yeah. So yeah, typically I just like making it a whole coast-esque habitat, but since we have a tour going through, I can't quite do that. But I am gonna go for like a beachy look. So there, and let's just, ooh, it's a little difficult. And we're just gonna go full sand with it. And then in the back, I'll fade it out a little bit with some other terrain paints. I'll do like, I don't know, some tropical trees. Stuff. We'll do stuff. Stuff will be done. Phoenix, is this your first live stream you've been in? Wow, you're starting with the last. That's kind of poetic. By the way, people have been asking me if I intend to stream on launch day, if I intend to stream Jurassic World Evolution 3 on Tuesday. I honestly haven't decided yet. And the reason for that is that I'm still working really hard on the videos. And honestly, I feel like it's something I have to judge on the day. Because it's a stressful day for me. Like, it's an exciting day because, you know, it's finally going to get released to everyone. And we can, like, all share in that hype. But at the same time, it's a stressful day because it's super important for the channel. And I'm probably just going to be, like, really, you know, focused on responding to comments. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming, but stay tuned, I guess. You'll know as soon as I know. But yeah, I feel like the comments are gonna be like my safe space, you know? Tug Kenny Speedman, heck yeah, make a lagoon and put 10 Ankylodocus in it. Ankylodocus in a lagoon, oh my god. Massey, any IRL dinosaur not past Jurassic World Evolution 2, what would you add to the game and why? I mean, Shantongosaurus. If you're gonna restrict me to a dinosaur, it's always, the answer is always going to be Shantongosaurus. If we can get a little cheeky with it, a little bit more broad. Ooh, I'm going to use these. Am I? No, I'm going to use these. What I want most are big crocs, you know, and they're not a dinosaur, so that's why they weren't my first answer. But that's my biggest want for the game, and honestly, I'm still a little surprised that they didn't do it in the base game for like some extra hype. I know that the really cynical reaction to it is, they didn't do it in the base game so they can sell you DLC. And yeah, fair point. That's probably exactly what they'll do. At the same time though, it's important for a base game to sell. You can't sell DLC for a base game that isn't selling. So that's why I was personally in the camp that believed they would chuck Crocs into the base game just to like tip it over into like full awesomeness and, you know, convince people who might be on the fence to be like, okay, yeah, okay, fine, I'll get it. I just hope that it is a plan to add them in DLC. Like, that'll be the easiest buy ever. Okay, so what I want to do, as they come into the aviary, I want to mostly just obstruct the view and create like a bit of a tunnel effect. And then it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna open up as they get further into it. Of course, my fluffy bushes are gonna help out with this as well. What will I do with the random island generator? I mean, the only thing you can do with the random island generator, which is generate a random island and then build on it. I do feel like the random island generator is not going to be one of the first things I use. And the sole reason for that is because it's a tropical biome. And I just think that the first park I want to build in is going to be the Japanese biome. Oh, hold on. Let me check on this poll. Alright, I'm going to end that one. So, a Margosaurus is our sauropod winner. Chicken dinner. For the interest of time, I'm gonna do that. How many eggs? 2, so I'm gonna make 2 batches. Alright, so now let's pick one more herbivore. Hold on, posture check, folks. Posture check. Okay, so a herbivore that is not going to be there day 1. Let's see. I want to go a little bit bigger than stuff like that. So Euoplocephalus is a good pick. Oh, I see Zavi say Toro. Heck yeah. Euoplocephalus. Please give me the feedback. Yeah, there you go. Typo. There. Torosaurus. What else? I think most of them are coming back, aren't they? Oh, Kentro. By the way, guys, Kentro is going to be the first one to get re-added. We don't know exactly when. Stay tuned. I will keep you up to date on all that good stuff. But all we know right now, Kentro is the first one to come back after launch. Kentrosaurus. Oh, Uranosaurus. There you go. Now there are like a couple more, like again, Polacanthus, Pentaceratops. But honestly, I like the selection we have going on right now. That's what we're gonna go with. Pick. There you go. Hello. There you go. Alright. Sven says, I was gonna say Huayango. Yeah, it's deluxe. Oh, hold on. Alrighty, so what I think I'll do is get upsettingly asymmetrical with it. Here, so there's gonna be like 2 paths Honestly, hold on. One second. You know what? Let's just go the full thickness here. I quite dislike how I would like. Hold on. I know. Oh, I know how to do this. Again, though, we're going for upsettingly asymmetrical. Oh no, hold on. No, I did it wrong anyway. I have to start from like all the way over here. Low health. Oh, that's gonna be my pterosaurs. Oh no, it's these guys. Doink. Hey, we have Tyrannosaurus in the chat. Heck yeah, thanks so much for popping in. There, and since I was thinking about it... Oh, wrong one. There. Nobody's gonna starve today. No. Release for airlift. Let's start getting these guys in. Alright. I can't be getting too fancy with stuff, because, you know, time is of the essence. I think I can get it a little closer. Yeah, sure. And then let me actually do the buildings first and sort of reverse engineer it. So I'm gonna do a big hotel. God dang it. Could also be kind of cool to do it like that, but I'll just stick with this. Big hotel. And then I want to just have some amenities line up right there. Why is this not a perfect circle? What did I do wrong? I guess this one wasn't a perfect yeah, this one wasn't a perfect semicircle. There you go. I can't hear you, Cabot. Na. Sorry. I'm not really sorry. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Something like that. Hey, Jurassic fan! Oh, sorry, Jurassic fun! Thanks so much for becoming a key edition. Poor Cabot's a strike charger. Alright, let me just check if the spacing is right. Because what do I want? I want a restaurant, drink. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Because I need restaurant. Oh. Drink. Hey, James. Thanks so much for popping in. Oh, no, I don't want to delete that. Hold on. 1 second. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Let's just manifest it. Hold on, James. Let me get you a hug. Ay. That is a shame. Oh, that hurts me. Okay. Okay, so this guy like that. We might have to get a little weird with it. Yeah, we do. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Surely it's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Alright, how's that poll going, folks? Keep on voting. We love democracy, even though it fails us sometimes. Just aggressively asymmetrical. I love it. I really don't know what it is. I just genuinely don't like symmetry. I bet Freud would have had opinions about that. It's because you're ugly. It's because your face is asymmetrical. So that's why you're compensating and you actually like asymmetry. Let's do a bit of decorative water. And pretend that none of us saw that the terrain went up. It's fine. Nobody's gonna notice that. Oh, I certainly didn't notice that. That's perfectly fine. Aha! This is pretty barren. Hold on, let me make some quick work of this. There, I'm just gonna tree it up like it ain't nobody's business so we don't see the concrete fencing in the distance. And let's just pretend that we're going for like an open plains environment on purpose. I'm also gonna do that so we don't see that the river ends abruptly. And let's just dot some rocks around. And we'll call it a day. Yeah, not gonna pretend this is my best work. But, you know. 'Tis what it is. You know what might be kind of fun? Hold on, I need to... How do I turn on angle snap? Yeah, like that. Yeah, just sort of really direct people's view. Hold on, I need to move them a little bit. I don't know, for a channel called Evolution Square, I do have an unhealthy obsession with circles. I am aware. I just have zero motivation to change it. To whom it may concern. There. This is indeed unmodded. John's good at existing. This is so we can get like a good comparison to Jurassic World Evolution 3 on Tuesday. In the meantime, Sam Evolve, thank you so much. What am I least looking forward to in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Huh, I don't know actually. I do know challenge mode, let's be honest. Let's be honest, I cannot, unlike you, I cannot evolve. Tristan YouTube Arts, thank you so much. And James, you as well, have a great week. I hope you're gonna enjoy launch day on Tuesday. I'm feeling the pressure of time, folks. I'm feeling the pressure. The pressure is felt. I think I want to make there a lake over here. I like my lakes muddy. like that. And yeah, other than that, we're just gonna like heavily rely on the foliage brushes. Okay, that's disappointing. Brooks Clan, should I skip school? No comments. No comments. No, 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 no. You're not tricking me into giving problematic life advice. There, just a whole bunch of trees. And then how about we make our tunnel a bit nicer? Let's turn that off. And there, we'll do these guys. Maybe do this thing? Yeah, that's kind of nifty. Eldra says, luckily I'm off both Tuesday and Wednesday and told my wife I'll be busy. Heck yeah, I love it when people are like, ooh, I took vacation from like work to play the game, because that's so me. I love that. Okay, just doing a little basic decorating. I'm gonna be... Look, once I've placed these planters, ye be warned, I'm gonna end the poll, guys, okay? I have no idea if it's close. I don't know if the last couple of votes can sway it one way or another. I'm just giving you fair warning. Once these are done placing, that poll is gonna end. And we're gonna add the last dinosaur. Alright, here we go. I'm going. Oh, it was super close. It was super close. Holy heck. Kentrosaurus got the win, though. There you go. 28%. Now, I hope people were not expecting the Camp Cretaceous Kentrosaurus, because that is DLC. We only have this Kentrosaurus. See, there's no variant. And that is because I am a time traveler. I'm a time traveler, I'm sure. I'm a time traveler. I'm legitimately in 2021 right now. 5. Is that enough? Yeah. Alright. It looks like we might make it to the 2 hours after all. Oh, this is fun though. Let me get my favorite tree in here. Love that. Love that tree. What map am I on? I am on Sorna. There, just hiding that. Alright. Maybe do some planters around this. it's something. And that's all you can do. Just something. Yeah, no, I don't want to see... I was kind of second guessing it, but no, I don't want to see the vehicles. Oh, hold on, I need to do the all-important thing, which is... here. Remind people, it's... You're in the tropics. Apply sunscreen, all that stuff. Don't forget, guests, don't forget. This is a tropical island you're on right now. Don't be fooled. Hold on, let me actually turn random on. Maybe some rocks. Oh, so, okay, today we've been talking a lot about the dinosaurs that didn't make the cut. You know, dinosaurs that we're gonna have to wait for a little while. You know, the Jurassic World Evolution 2 base game dinosaurs. Dinosaurs that are kind of in limbo right now, which are the Jurassic World Evolution 2 DLC dinosaurs. But obviously, Jurassic World Evolution 3 has 7 new dinosaurs. So I want to ask you guys, which of the 7 new dinosaurs is your favorite? And, hold on, I'm going to put in chat. So it's Psittacosaurus, Protoceratops, we have Ornithomimus, Patagotitan. Those are the base game ones. There you go. It took... No, hold on. I'm forgetting one. Oh, Lokiceratops. How could I forget my beloved? Lokiceratops. Plus... Deluxe. It is Guanlong and... Oh, no. That's Protoceratops. Wait, what's the other base game? I'm forgetting one base game dinosaur. Protoceratops. I'm forgetting one. Oh, yeah. There you go. The flying reptile. Kaiwajara. Kaiwajara. So that's... Okay, that's the lineup. What is you guys' favorite? I see Ornithomimus a lot as the favorite. Too close to Drake Rex. It's literally on the other side of a solid concrete wall game. Get with it. Patago, my boy! Torian says it's a tie between Taco and Guan. What's interesting is... I'm sure some people have said Protoceratops, but I'm seeing it very, very rarely. That's interesting. I really thought that would be one of, like, the big hitters. Guy123, do you think if we get a semi-aquatic DLC that the Deinosuchus will sneak up on prey and pounce them while drinking? Ooh, that would be really cool. That sounds like a nightmare to animate. But if that's within the realm of possibility, I would love that. That would be amazing. Alright. Let's fly these out. Oh, somewhere? Hello? Somewhere? There you go. I mean, it's a pretty decent little build for an hour and 40 minutes. Now let me fill the void. Okay, normally I would like line this entire thing with planters or something, but I don't think I want to make time for that. Alright, obviously I need this somewhere. Behold! The log. Ooh, I can use these. Maybe I'll get rid of... Ooh, crazy thought. Maybe I'll get... I need to use these! I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna put that right here. It makes 0 sense. But I want it. I want it. That's pretty cool. And just because I can, and because I want to. You remember the funny moment when they added these? Like randomly, just so they could sneak a promotion for Jurassic World Evolution 3 into the game? They made it so you couldn't place these on paths, and I had a good chuckle about that because... You guys know I love Frontier because I love these games that they've made. But that was so peak Frontier that they added these statues and they just... Apparently it was a bug, so it's not like they did it on purpose, it was a bug, but so funny. It's great that they added these though, obviously. It's like a little... I say a little goodbye gift, but I genuinely made it. It was just so they could sneak a promotion for Jurassic World Evolution 3 in here. But I can't be mad about that. No siree. When marketing is good, it's just good. I need to turn off random rotate. What is that? Control space. What's the first Jurassic World Evolution 3 video gonna be? Honestly, I haven't decided that yet. I am racing, and I do really mean racing. I'm so stressed out, I'm so busy, and that's honestly why I considered not even streaming at all. But I'm racing to get 4 videos done for launch day, but I haven't decided yet in which order I should be posting them. Honestly, that might be a poll that you're gonna see on the channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna, wherever way the wind blows, I don't know. All at once. No, I don't want to do that. I do want to space them out of it. And maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should be dropping them all at once. I don't know. This is like... This is my first time doing this, which is kind of crazy. But this is my first time where I have, like, proper... How do I say this? Because, like, when Jurassic World Evolution 2 dropped, I did get early access to that game, but I still had my regular day job. So I did a review, and I did the first episode of the campaign, and that's it. Because, you know, I had my normal job. I was too busy to make other content. So this is my first time. Jesus, that's loud. This is my first time where it's like, okay, yeah, I have... This is my real job now. What do I do? So there's that. That annoys me. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheekily space them a little differently. There we go. Nothing my favorite tree can't fix. What am I gonna play tomorrow? Nothing. I don't stream on Mondays. I stream in the weekend, so that's why we're here. That's not entirely true. As I said, I'm so busy that I genuinely considered not streaming. But then Navi, I think 4867, that might be wrong, because, you know, numbers. But Navi, a subscriber to the channel, had like a really fun idea, which was that we do Jurassic World Evolution 1 on Saturday and Jurassic World Evolution 2 today on Sunday. And yeah, that idea just tickled me so much. I was like, okay, I shouldn't. I'm genuinely too busy. So I'm probably gonna have to be like pulling an all-nighter. But I wanted to do this. I will regret it. I'm sure I'll regret it. Once I'm like midway through that all-nighter to get videos done for launch day, I'm sure I'm gonna be like grumble, grumble, grumble. I shouldn't have streamed. While I'm coughing up a lung. But, you know, we had fun. We had fun, guys. Come on. And we had to give this game a bit of a send-off. It's not the send-off I had initially intended. I wanted to play this, like, unmodded for the entire month of October. But the news for Jurassic World Evolution 3 just kept me way, way, way too busy. It's been insane. Ah, my voice made it the 2 hours, though. That's nice. I think we're getting there. This feels... I think if we just make it like into a slightly nicer patch of nature, I can make my peace with it. Gothric says, Evo, you should create the Lockwood mansion with modular building. That's out of my league. That is so far out of my skill range, it's not even funny anymore. For me, modular building is really... The strength of modular building, or the appeal of modular building is, you know... the rock formations, some smaller builds, custom decorations, that sort of stuff. Building whole freaking architectural buildings? No, that's not something I can do. I wish I could. I'm aware of my own limitations. See, that did help. That did help. And now if we just add like some picnic tables around that, I think I can sleep at night. I'm a little scared of what happened there with those terrain constraints, so I'm gonna go over here. Oh, no, we're good so far. I'm not gonna go all the way around, obviously, just like a little section. Maybe one more. That's kind of fun. That's not bad, I'd say. I already used the gates. I can use this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in front of here. I want to suck your blood! Sorry. How long do you think it would take for all the base game species to come back in free updates? I genuinely have no idea. Like, I'm not being funny. I have no idea. I think the fact that they specifically said that Kentrosaurus is first, you know, so they're not speaking in terms of batches, they're speaking in terms of individual species. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a case of, which is what I initially thought. I don't think it's going to be a case of them adding them with, like, the regularly scheduled free updates. You know, Jurassic... If they're going to do it the same way as they did with Jurassic World Evolution 2, that means every 3 or 4 months, there's a DLC with a free update. Initially, it was like, oh, and then that's where they're going to add a batch of the old dinosaurs. But since they refer to Kentrosaurus singular, I don't think that's going to be the route that they take. And there, a sexy log. I think they're just going to add a dinosaur whenever it's ready. Which, honestly, it's quite exciting. Like, literally at any point, you could boot up the game, and there'd be, like, a returning dinosaur with a new baby to gawk at. That's pretty fun. I think I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The habitat is a little meh, but the guest area is pretty nice. Rip everyone who hates asymmetry. Couldn't be me. My family won't see me on Tuesday. I already told my parents, they didn't see me last week, they're not gonna see me next week. I'm sorry. You know, you can watch my videos if you want, fam. I'm not gonna be there for the weekly dinners. Nuh-uh. Ooh, there's something else I should be doing in here. Maybe like a couple of benches or something. Here, how about... Ah, that goes in a little too far, doesn't it? Ooh, hold on. No. No, I am gonna go for this. But there's one more thing I want to do, which is one of my favorite things to do. I just can't do it here. But let's do it... I don't really have a good place for it. Let's do it here. So what I like doing is I like using these. I'm gonna line them up. Let's get a little bit of variation. I'll just do 3. I'll space them evenly. And there. And then what I like doing, because it fits almost perfectly, is do benches around it. Okay, I'm not being as precise as I should be, but I think that's fun. This is the last thing we're gonna do, folks, and then we're gonna end... We're gonna end an era. There. I'm pretty sure I've done this in almost every single part, but I like how that looks. And, hold on, no, one more thing. Finishing touch, finishing touch. Here, these. And put those in the corners. See, isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. And for once, it's actually a square. Very on brand. Oh, Tyrannosaurus, you were so right. I should add a bin. There needs to be a bin somewhere. Oh my god. I pestered Frontier to add bins and then I hardly ever use them. Here, let's put a bin. Let's put a bin over here. Let's put some bins over here. Here, just one on each. Maybe here somewhere. Here, as they, like, come out of the building. There. See? I did it, Frontier. I used the bins. Pfft. Aren't you happy you added them? Alright, folks. Will I do a video tomorrow? No, there's not going to be a video tomorrow. I'm going to be, like, locked in finishing my videos for Tuesday. So I really do hope, if you're new to the channel, that you'll subscribe to the channel and that you'll join us in this new era for Jurassic World Evolution 3. There's videos coming on launch day and then so much more after that, because really what I've discovered is that I'm just super, super excited and inspired to be building habitats, building parks, and also I will be contributing stuff to the workshop. There's actually already some builds of mine on the workshop, so that's really exciting. You can like use my stuff in your own parks. That's gonna be really cool. All right, so I want to thank my moderator so much for making this stream possible. It's been super busy, so I really appreciate it. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me actually try to find the moderators. So we have Sarcastically, we had Cold, Glitzbog, I'm pretty sure I saw Sammy L, Dr. Strange, Fletcher. So we had a pretty full house today. I want to thank the Green Name Army, some of the Green Name Army in chat right now that I'm seeing. Ray Johnson, Riv, Stephen Ward, Minimac the Gamer, M4KO4. We have Salam Navan, Legacy Christy 1993, Malatalia, Sean Universe, thank you so much. Call Messam, your average Milo drinker, thank you. Sheriff Thijs Berensen, member for 24 months, you got your golden badge, hey, yeah. We will make a, how do I say this? We will say goodbye to Square Park, yes. Tyrannosaurus saying goodbye, thank you so much. Din Din, thank you so much. Josh Allen. Alright, I'm gonna be saying several more names. Ruin the last of the voice that I have left. Aw, Torian, thank you so much. Yeah, ruin the last of the voice I have left. And then I hope that I'll be seeing you in the comments on Tuesday to to share the Jurassic World Evolution 3 excitement. I'm just gonna get my camera in place right now. So yeah, this is what we built in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and we're just gonna be unleashed in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Alright folks, here we go. Thank you to Nasolia T, Hornet My Goat, Trike Charger, Leon Gaming, Wayne W. Bishop, we have Dutch Pizza, Wiffle, Riv again, Lil Studios, Xenosaurian, Custom Llamas, Caleb Guillery, Guillery maybe? Kieran Kabir, JC Films with a Z, David Agia 813. Oh, the voice did a thing there. Oh, and YouTube did a thing. It just jumped. Jesse, we have Ignacio, Spiny, Dino Gaming, the Paleo Center, CC Plays 662, Mr. Pilkington, Tales of Nublar, Massey, Terra Solar, Scottish Toast, Proximus, Bebenito, Grant Brown, Family Tendre, we have Killed by Bread 29, Zorro, Yul and Yao, let's see, Tarbo, Olga Rutt, oh boy, Kristen Dotter? I'm so sorry, I probably mispronounced that in a way you've never heard before. Apogee, Too Sweet, 2787, Tor Andreas Berg, Haugen? Sorry, I'm so bad with names, guys. I have no excuse. I'm just bad. Let's see, Clumsy Blob, Oviraptor 13. We have Fallen Angel, Jasmine Esso. I see Turpy Burpy, Dark Bino, Skylar Sweet, Eldris. I shall return to work. Oh man, good luck with the rest of your workday. Mega Lego Master, hey, yeah. Highest Lightning, Agatha John, Taker 1990. And there's too many people here, and I feel a coughing fit coming up. So I'm gonna end it, folks. Rob Earth, that's what I'm gonna end it with. Alright, thank you so much. Oh, hold on. I need to do the thing. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, the king is dead. Long live the king.